The boy was a wild child. He had lived in the forest with his father all his life, never once stepping beyond it. One day, while hunting, his father got hurt. To save him, the boy gathered all his courage and left the forest for the first time. Liam slipped nervously but curiously into a crowd. It was his very first time seeing so many people. But the villagers weren't kind, seeing his thin body, dirty skin, and awful smell. They gave him looks of pure disgust. Wandering around the village, Liam searched for someone who could help. Luckily, a kind doctor took pity on him and decided to keep them. He calmed Liam's fear and distrust of people. Since Liam's father had a serious bone fracture that required surgery, the doctor introduced his daughter, Nina, to Liam, and told him to stay with her and rest at their house. Liam was fascinated by the girl. The first thing Nina did was scrub him clean from head to toe, then dressed him in fresh clothes. It was his very first time wearing something new. When she noticed Liam always sniffing his runny nose back, she even gave him her favorite handkerchief to blow it. Because Liam had grown up in isolation with his father, everything around him now felt strange and new. He couldn't get used to sleeping on a big bed. So every night, he curled up with a little mat right beside Nina's bed. One morning, Liam spotted a fly under the roof. Without thinking, he threw a fork like a weapon, pinning it down with ease. Then he leapt and climbed like a monkey, and in seconds, that fly became his breakfast. Even the doctor, who had seen countless strange things, was left completely speechless. Every morning before work, the doctor would kiss his daughter goodbye on the cheek. Liam had never seen such affection before. This time it was him who was shocked speechless. When the doctor leaned in to do the same with him, Liam panicked and fell straight off his chair.
N'aie pas peur. Viens me voir. On peut faire comme ça aussi. Voilà.
For the first time, Liam was experiencing tenderness and love. In the afternoons, Nina would read him storybooks. One day, though, an old woman came to their door. She said Liam's father was a monster who locked young girls away in the cursed forest. If Nina stayed close to them, she could end up just like those girls. Liam instantly stepped in front of Nina to protect her. He vaguely remembered what his father had once taught him. Only by showing strength could one avoid being devoured by wild beasts.
Il te déteste. Toi comme les autres.
But those words cut into Liam's heart. He couldn't help but think of his father's constant cruelty, and the gentleness and love he'd found in Nina's home. The contrast was too strong. It was hard not to believe the old woman.
C'est pas possible qu'il me déteste.
Tous les pères ont de l'amour pour leur enfant.
Meanwhile, at the hospital, John finally woke up. But when he realized he was in an unfamiliar place, he completely lost control, yelling, smashing everything around him. The doctor had no choice but to sedate him. And that same night, John was sent back to his own house. Back home, Liam curled up at his father's feet again, just like always. Nina greeted John politely, but he snapped at her angrily, telling her to go away. Seeing how violent John was, Nina tried to convince Liam to leave his father. At that moment, she truly believed the old woman had been right. But Liam still clung to one hope, that he could one day find the love his father had lost.
Si moi j'en ai un, lui aussi il en a un.